Rosamond community is a unincorporated area in East Kern, part of the county, with a population of about 18,000 people within the RCSD district.
Sure.
The area has about 26,000 people, including all the way from Avenue A up to Bacchus, from Edwards out to 90th Street. The key to the future of Rosamond would be incorporation as a municipality or a city, whether you want to call it a village, a town, or a city, which would have to go through LAFCO, the county's organization in reference to annexation, detachments, and corporations. The key to having Rosamond become a municipality is actually to generate the ability to have income through tax revenues and other income through state revenues, so it's self-sufficient. There was a study done in 2002 that basically said Rosamond had not matured enough and did not have a basic income in order to be able to operate independently from Kern County.
Sure.
Currently, the RCSD service district handles water, sewer, graffiti abatement, street lighting, and parks and recreation functions, and functions like a municipality, governmental with an electric board. The future of Rosamond would be to have the community expand its borders from Avenue A up to Bacchus, and then from Edwards border out to 90th, with the sphere of influence going out to 170th, where the water bank is and where the aqueduct comes down 70th. We have an exceptionally good fire department in our area, right adjacent to our CSD, and then we also have an outstanding sheriff's substation with excellent personnel. So there would be no need for us to duplicate service, since it's already cost effective. But all the rest of the service we could basically handle.
I heard you say taxation and sales tax and self financing, basically enough revenue to pay for all these things. So what's the first step? Is it a big box store of some type, like a Walmart, or?
Well, the first step is to work with the county and update the Rosamond and Willow Springs specific plan, which were done in the late 80s and early 90s. It said that this area would become a growth of over 150, 160,000 people,
Right.
which is not materialized.
Right.
The county is interested in combining the two plans, making it more realistic, and blending a rural and urban area along with protecting agriculture and the lifestyles that we currently have here. So that would be one concept. The second is that we have a major grant pending with the California Department of Public Health to upgrade some arsenic problems within the city and within the area, including the Lands of Promise at Switzer and Tropical Mojave Road, and then William Fisher up off Bacchus, and then 8 other small little areas plus the high school, to put them all on community service district water, with upgrading the fire protection hydrants. When the grant is approved and we start the construction, it will require that 2 or 3 of these smaller areas will have to be annexed into our CSD. The discussions are, if we're going to go ahead and annex up to Bacchus and into Lands of Promise, then we might as well go ahead and consider, with the backbone system of $16 million, to provide utility service and water from Bacchus all the way down to Avenue A, that would allow us to expand the district borders west to 90th. So the idea is to combine the annexation with the grant approvals, which would take about 6 to 12 months, and is scheduled for 2010, 2011.
Is it possible for Rosamond or the RCSD to offer some incentives for businesses to come here in terms of water and sewer usage, or deferment of payment to build these facilities into new structures? Is that possible?
Well, I think it's possible, but I think it's the area that RCSD could serve best is to be the expediter, working with developers and entities that want to come in to get through the environmental and permit processing, and to be able to serve and guarantee that they would have water and sewer capacity, and that they could also have the ability for recycled water for use. The tax abatement or any tax relief would have to come through Kern County, since we don't have that power and we can't authorize it. The major point is for us to be an advocate for development in a positive way, and to try to assist that through other state programs and county programs.
How about the big investors that are moving into the Rosamond area, such as Sempra with a big solar development, and the water bank, which is going to bring San Diego water possibly in and out?
The water bank, owners of the water bank, the JPA, actually pays real estate taxes on the property that they own, because it's privately owned but leased to the JPA. Sempra would also pay real estate taxes, but there are currently no taxes based on solar in the state of California. There is a potential that the county could have some type of fee for emergency response underneath solar panels, which is what they've negotiated with Beacon, to where they would have some income that would come in every year to help in case there is any emergency response needed.
Sure.
But under wind, yes, you do have taxes. There is the ability to have income to the county.
Sure.
But solar is exempt.
In 5 years, how close is Rosamond going to be to accomplishing cityhood, in your opinion?
In my opinion, I think that Rosamond has an excellent chance of becoming a municipality within 5 years. Again, the steps are working to bring some industry and commercial into the area, encourage the development, because we do have water currently, and we will making sure that we have water for the future. And without water, you can have no development. The third thing is to build our backbone of our system to continue to upgrade our water capability, including water delivery, water storage, and the grant with the state to bring in additional customers, and then also to continue to upgrade the waste treatment plant so we have the ability to serve as the basic requirements for water and sewer. With those things happening, and with annexing and changing our boundary for future growth, and working with the county and coming up with a new master plan for Rosamond, the zoning can be reorganized and set that will encourage, yet same time protect the lifestyle, rural lifestyle, and also the agricultural area that we have within our community.
Knowing how bureaucracy works and at the city and county and state level, within 5 years, you, in your best judgment, you feel that Rosamond could actually have a mayor and a city council and all those things that Cal City has?
I think they could. It all depends on the population in the community. Do they really want to become a municipality? And that would have to be determined through interviews, employment surveys, and participation with the MAC and other organizations. Are they really desiring to do it? Are there economic benefits of being with cityhood, or are there disadvantages? Personally, I believe more local government you have locally controlled and participated by the people who live here, the better off you are, instead of being operated remotely.